need great sets.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets him around 6 there. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah!
Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Deron Bland.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, 47. Go to 54, Wyatt. Everybody, kill. 47.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kill. Go to 54.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Running this one left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Turpin with a return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Here we go. 46. Then we're going to 53. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 1st down from the 31. Another throw for Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Cowboys.
26.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Kill. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Gay's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, Britton Covey. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
He's back to throw. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fielding the miss, and they're headed the other way. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Covey now to return this. Return's looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the 2nd half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
They send a tight end in motion. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. 4th down coming up.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Great. Set. No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A tight end in motion now. On second down, here's Barkley. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once you touch the second level.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
From the gun is Prescott. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
All right, here we go, second down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts now from the gun. Able to get it to Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles